Global markets were shaken on Monday as stocks fell sharply and oil prices surged past $100 per barrel, raising fears of a new global energy crisis. The Dow Jones dropped 840 points, losing nearly 1.8%. The S&P 500 fell 1.4%, while the Nasdaq slipped 1.2%. Investors are becoming increasingly nervous that the escalating conflict involving Iran could disrupt global oil supplies and push inflation higher once again. Oil prices saw a dramatic jump. U.S. crude surged about 10%, reaching close to $100 per barrel. Meanwhile, Brent crude, the global benchmark, climbed to around $101. These are the highest levels seen since 2022, when markets were shaken by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Last week alone, U.S. crude jumped 36% and Brent rose 27%. When trading opened Sunday night, prices briefly spiked close to $120 before easing slightly after reports that G7 finance ministers may release strategic oil reserves to calm the market. The biggest concern right now is the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway off Iran's coast through which nearly 20% of the world's oil supply passes. Because of the conflict, oil shipments through the region have effectively stopped, triggering fears of a massive supply shock. Adding to the tension, several Gulf oil producers have halted production, and Bahrain's national oil company has declared force majeure, signaling serious disruption. Markets around the world are reacting quickly. Japan's Nikkei 225 plunged more than 5%, while Europe's Stoxx 600 index dropped 1.3%, pushing it into negative territory for the year. Experts warn that if oil continues rising, the world could face a situation similar to the 1970s, where high inflation and slow economic growth happen at the same time. For now, investors are in what analysts call a risk-off mindset, as uncertainty around the Iran conflict continues to grow. Until oil shipments can safely resume through the Strait of Hormuz, markets are likely to remain volatile. And the big question on everyone's mind right now is simple: is this just a temporary market pullback or the beginning of a deeper global financial crisis?